right, we have our chairwoman. Hello, chairwoman.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Good
Good
evening.
evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
I call this meeting to order. It is 6:32 p.m. Dr. Roach, will you please call the roll?
Absolutely. Mr. Ann Berenson,
Here.
Ms. Francois,
Here.
Mr. Kovacs,
Here.
Ms. Davenport,
Here.
Chairwoman Ford,
Here.
and Commissioner Schmidt will not be joining us this evening, and we are expecting Commissioner Faruqi.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Please stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the Republic
Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands,
which it stands, one nation,
nation,
under God,
indivisible,
indivisible, with liberty,
and justice.
justice for all. One second. So in accordance with provisions of Chapter 231 of New Jersey Public Laws of 1975, the Open Public Meetings Act, adequate notice of this meeting has been provided by the giving of notice to the Courier News, posting the agenda in the public lobby of this building 48 hours prior to this meeting, delivery of this notice to the Franklin Township clerk at least 48 hours prior to this meeting, and mailing notice to those persons properly requesting to be mailed notification of meetings at least 48 hours prior to this meeting. Is there a motion to open the meeting for public comments?
Chairwoman, I just wanted to interject. I don't see anyone from the public. Normally, we have the Franklin Reporter and Advocate. It's up to you if you want to re-ask this question if and when the journalist connects to us.
Okay. I'm just going to do it for form. Okay. Is there a motion to open the meeting for public comments?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed?
Seeing that there's no one here from the public, I'll make a motion to close public session.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay, the motion's carried. For approval of the minutes, the monthly board meeting is April 1st, 2025. Those minutes. I assume that everyone has had a chance to review those minutes. Are there any questions? Any additions? With that, can I get a motion to approve the minutes as is?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay, the minutes are approved. Let's go on to the reports. Executive Director.
Thank you, Chairwoman. For the executive project summary and professionals report, I did notice that notify the board that I am going to reinitiate the solar project, but nothing new to report. Under the finance platform upgrade and migration, phase 1 is still positively moving forward and showing progress. They are planning the fiscal year ending May 2025 procedures right now. And that's with the finance side of it. The utility billing side of it, we still have a tentative training date for May or June of 2025. With a go live tentative date of June 5th. This is all being managed by Dr. Roach. And for the utility billing go live, that will be determined sometime after the training of the utility billing. The High Bay Garage, as you know, that project has been built complete, and we're using the property, but we still have a painfully lingering issue with the Delaware Raritan Canal Commission. We did hold a pre-meeting where we presented a one-for-one property easement that would be completely contained on the Sewage Authority's lot. The next step would be to formally submit that one-to-one property easement for review, formal review from the DRCC. The Somerset Street Pump Station Rehabilitation Project is category green, moving forward. It is near completion. The final punch list was completed. There are some minor punch list items that still remain. Its sister project, which is the Brookline Avenue sewer rehabilitation, the collection system, the main to house connections, 11% of them have been completed. The cured in place work is at 41% completed. And it was noted to me that there will be 27 LCRs to be completed, and that change will actually reduce our overall costs of the project. We are waiting for a quote from National Water Main to do the repair of that 45-foot length of pipe that I showed some of the members of the board. And once we get that quote, we will share it with everyone. Other than that, the projects are going by quietly and moving forward nicely as expected. Under the ARP Brookline grants, we have submitted to the Somerset County in the area of $1.8 million. We haven't received any money yet. And the ARP money from the township, we submitted approximately $1.5 million. We are still waiting. Dr. Roach, you would probably be best to report on it. Did they give us our final procedures, what they need from us, from the township?
Yes, I do have that at this time, and we are working on gathering the additional information.
Okay. Oddly enough, it's the same money divvied out by two different agencies, and we get two different sets of requirements coming from the same set of rules, which doesn't make sense to me. Mm-hmm. Anyway, moving down, the Weston Canal Pump Station Rebuild Move Project. The second revisions to comments between DEP, whatever department that is, and their legal department. The second revision of comments were sent to the legal department, and we're simply waiting for the final opinion from the NJDEP legal department. And that is for us to be able to purchase the access license so we can drive over their little tiny useless strip of land. Commerce Drive Pump Station, that's right across the street from our building. There are no updates, so I will reiterate, we are still in the shop drawing review process. We were put on notice that there is going to be a delay in the acquisition of the materials, the products we're buying. We still anticipate a construction start date of August 2025. So this project still is in the green, in the green category, because everything's happened as we are expected and scheduling it. Shirley Avenue Pump Station, good news. The attorney has completed the settlement documents, and we are in the process of reviewing them, and we should be able to send them off to the owner of the lot between now and the next meeting. And under general engineering, they are working with New Brunswick is working with their attorney to amend and propose a new agreement to us. Harrison Towers flow metering, the study did end in March, and We will be reviewing and summarizing that data. Under operations, everything has been completed as normal. There have been no injuries for the month, and everything is in working order. Chairwoman, with your permission, I'll move on to the Executive Director's report.
Please move on.
Thank you, ma'am. Under revenue, as of April 30th, 2025, we received in checks $1,141,701.10, which is significantly higher than average. Year-to-date collected $16,198,498.97. We have an open balance due of non-metered billing of $9,436,081.89. Penalties for the month, $10,528.34, which is significantly below average. Under expenses, as of March 31st, expenditures month to date with $358,481.56. Year-to-date expenses, $7,892,330.54. We have spent 54% of our appropriations budget at a calendar percentage of 75%. So we're doing quite well with our budget money for the year. And let me just stress that this was as of March 31st, not May 6th. Under cash, as of again March 31st, 2025. Under the category of unrestricted, we have $1,442,309.06. Under restricted, we have $18,438,716.12. Under designated, we have $4,426,506.67, giving us a total cash net position of $24,707,531.85. Under discussion, we have a light list this month to discuss. Just note a few quick things. Under the budget, we are in the process of putting the budget and finalizing that together. Under the user rate increase, which is usually tied to the budget, I have it titled as possible. For bonding, we are closing on a long-term bonding loan for the Marcy Street project that was moved up due to the I-Bank to May 15th, 2025. So we're taking care of that in a expeditious fashion. Land acquisition, again, I'll list them. There's the PSC&G property, which is waiting its legal review, and Shirley Avenue Pump Station, which is reviewing its settlement documents before we present to the seller. Under Franklin Municipality, I will note that Franklin Township is doing water work. The water department is doing work off Hamilton Street. It's been reported to me that their vendor caused damage to one of our sewer lines. The good news is that the repair will probably be done by a national water main, which is out there on the same street or street next to it. They'll be doing the repair work. However, we're going to get a quote from them and send that quote off to the township. So either the township or their vendor pays for it. Internal engineering, we had 4.8 new connections this month. I will note that we do anticipate for the year 98.8 new connections. Under Somerset County grants and municipal grants, I reported that we did submit to them. We've received 0 to date. And, under the New Jersey Joint Insurance Fund, we were presented with an annual workers' compensation audit that Dr. Roach is handling. That just came in this week. All projects are moving forward as expected. The only project not in the green is, of course, the high bay garage, and that's due to the easement that we have to get with them, conservation easement. Under standard resolutions, we have payroll, operating expense, renewal and replacement, and escrow. We do not have any general fund or North Track. For the additional resolutions, we have 4. One resolution authorizing the execution of a bank card merchant agreement for our online utility billing. We have a resolution that authorizes the renewal of a lease agreement with RICO. That's our copier company. A resolution authorizing the execution of capacity allocation and developers agreement. And the final resolution is authorizing the renewal of agreement with Industrial Scientific Corporation. Chairwoman, that concludes my reports for tonight.
Thank you. Now for the committee reports, Negotiation Personnel Committee, are there any updates from that committee?
We have nothing to report this time, Madam Chair.
Thank you. What about the Municipal Liaison Committee?
Nothing to report.
Thank you. The Construction Committee? Commissioner Barronson?
I have nothing to report as well.
Thank you. Safety, I don't believe there were any safety issues as was stated by Executive Director.
There were no safety issues, Chairwoman, and no injuries.
Thank you. Now for the approval of the resolutions, we're going to go to the consent agenda. All of the items listed below are considered to be of a routine nature, thereby requiring one motion and 1 second for all items. If any member wishes to remove an item from the consent agenda, please advise me at this time which resolutions need to be handled separately, and they will be addressed and voted on separately. Resolution number 1, the payroll account in the amount of $249,904.57. Resolution number 2, the operating expense account, $2,251,250.03. Resolution number 3, the renewal and replacement account, $498,999.48. The escrow account, resolution number 4, $32,564.55. Is there a motion to adopt these resolutions?
Motion to approve.
I'll
Is there a
second.
second? Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Resolution is adopted. Now we will move on to the additional resolutions. There will be a motion for each one. Resolution number 5, a resolution authorizing the execution of a bank card merchant agreement and application for online utility billing services. Is there a motion to adopt this resolution?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Resolution is adopted. Resolution number 6, resolution authorizing the renewal of a lease agreement with RICO USA Incorporated. Is there a motion to accept that, to adopt that resolution?
I'll move to adopt the resolution.
Okay. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Resolution is adopted. Resolution number 7, resolution authorizing the execution of a capacity allocation and developers agreement with a developer of real property designated as Block 468.01, lots 21.06 and 21.14 on the official tax map of Franklin Township, Somerset County, New Jersey. Is there a motion to adopt that resolution?
So moved.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Resolution is adopted. Resolution number 8. The resolution authorizing the renewal of an agreement with Industrial Scientific Corporation. Is there a motion to adopt that resolution?
So moved.
Is there a second?
I'll
Second.
second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Resolution is adopted. Mr. Hack, is there any need to go into an executive session?
No, there is not, Chairwoman.
Okay. Is there any other business that needs to be conducted this evening? Seeing that there is. I'm
Dr.
sorry.
Ray?
I'm sorry, I was speaking as you were speaking. I'm sorry, Executive Director, what did you say?
I don't know of any other business that needs to be conducted, and I just wanted to refer to Dr. Roach if she knew of any.
Well, Joe, you've covered everything that was on my list as well.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Well, then is there a motion to close, to close the meeting?
I move to close.
Okay.
Second.
I'll second that.
All in favor of adjourning?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay. Meeting adjourned.